Welcome to episode 11 Reality Podcast. I am your host, Ricky Valero. On today's episode, we are going to be recapping episode 6, 7, and 8 of Love Island Games Season 2. As always, I am joined by my podcast partner, Ashley. How are you today?
I'm doing good. These last couple of days with Love Island Games has been good. Really good.
Yeah, I find myself really enjoying the season because I think it's a little bit like just different from obviously a different pace from Love Island USA. So it's a little bit, in my opinion, easier to kind of consume and enjoy in a different manner, right?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the way they're playing Love Island games, I feel like they should play Love Island. Like at the end of the day, you are trying to win money. I don't know if it's because they're giving more money this year, but I feel like people are going extra hard.
Yeah, and it's been interesting to see people kind of weave in and out of the show as they're trying to navigate making those moves, you know what I mean? Because there's people that, oh, am I trying to figure it out? Am I trying to, you know what I mean? Like it it's interesting, you know what I mean? Because like even the couples are there's couples really aren't coupling. There's, one or two couples that are starting, one or two that maybe are starting on the surface to do so. But I'm really enjoying the games aspect of things. So obviously we're going to talk about Sunday night's episode first. We had a big elimination happen. I would love to hear your thoughts on the entire box situation, right? Because there was the opportunity of opening a box or not opening a box. If you were put in that predicament, would you have taken the odds to open the box?
No.
No.
No,
Oh,
no. I feel like I would have just had America pick it or whatever, however the votes went. Because
even
like
if you would eliminate it?
if I would have stayed, yeah, even if I'm eliminated, because if I would have stayed, it would have still been like, damn, America doesn't like me. They're gonna end up
Do
wanting me off. Not like I don't know. I'm not a good gambler. How about that?
you
I was like, I don't want to do that.
I mean, I ain't mad at it. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at that at all. Yeah, I can't
But
be
what
mad at
would
that
you
at all.
do?
Oh, I'm opening the box. Yeah, no
You're
doubt
opening the
about it.
box, okay?
Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. There's no way I'm not opening that box up. But
Like I felt bad for
um,
Andrea because she like America really didn't like her in her season.
yeah.
So like I get why she got emotional with the whole
Mhm.
like I'm not leaving my, fate in America's hands.
Yeah, she's like, last time I did this, I ended up, home. All right. So obviously this led to the vote it safe, were you kind of like weaving in and out of the couples, right? Were you surprised by any of the couples that were safe from America's vote?
Mm, no. Yes. Well, like, okay, so I don't watch whatever show Celine is on Bravo,
Mhm.
Below Deck, or whatever it's called. Like, I don't watch that. So, like, I don't have an issue with her, but I feel like that played a part in why she was sent home.
Yeah, I liked her.
Me too. I thought she was funny. And then, like,
Yes.
Mert and Lucinda, they kind of have like
Mhm.
a thing going on. And I was like, oh, I felt really bad.
Yeah, I feel like that's maybe one of the flaws of Love Island games is I don't feel like maybe they're exploring as much as one would think because and there's like no opportunity for recoupling, right? Isn't that weird to you? Or is it I know maybe that's how
I
the
don't
game is, but like
like, I don't know why, but when the season is over and we have like a little downtime, which I don't really know where that would be, but you need to watch season one because like I feel like this is being rushed. Like they're bringing people on really quick, like
yeah,
moving them
there's
out,
so many
bringing them
people.
in. Yeah, really quick. And
Yeah.
I feel like it wasn't really like that last year.
Yeah, it feels rushed and it's weird to feel rushed because of that. You know what I mean? Dwayne's in there, wrong people went home. I don't know if he's making the Sully Merc comment or we're gonna talk about when I gloat later about who really went home tonight. But yeah, I was sad. Mert, I wasn't really Mert
You
was
didn't. You
Mert.
you weren't really feeling Mert.
I wasn't, but it was like Solene was eliminated in expense of that, and it kind of was disappointing because I like Solene. I think she was good TV.
She is hilarious. I really like her. Like I hope we see her on something else soon.
Yeah, and then that, of course, that transitions to last night where my boy Ken did a little cute thing for Garby at Soul Ties, you know what I mean? Ken's,
Uh,
leaning into it, you know what I mean?
Every time I see Kendall, I think of you now because you're just
Man,
now getting to know Kendall. So now you're like, my man Kendall. And you know what? Kendall is very lighthearted. And I do like the side that I'm seeing of him on Love Island games.
yeah, and again, obviously I'm new to the area of Kendall and stuff like that. Even when I post about my love for them, everybody's always like got something to say about it. You know what I mean? But for me, I don't care what anybody says right now. That's my dude. I love him, and I really like
Garby,
um Garby as well. I
too.
think the
I really
connection
like her
works.
a lot. I like her a lot. And I hope they make it far, honestly.
I'm scared because I really don't. I feel like he's like the least athletic person in the entire world.
I'm trying to think of all the guys. I think you're right, but that might be the advantage because you want to keep that person around. Easier to win.
Right, for sure, and that gives them that. And then on top of that, we also have the potential of yeah, kind of yeah, and they could be popular with America. So then you have that going into their favor. You know what I mean?
That
So
is true.
we'll
That is
see.
true.
Do you really think Nicola and Isaiah won the heart rate challenge? We got some controversy brewing here by Dwayne.
I know. I know. And I like Nicola. I really like her.
Coming
Um
around on her.
Maybe I'm thinking that their hearts their heart rate went up because they were surprised at how she came out there like ready to give it her all. Though
Yeah.
so that could have been a factor. But like I was surprised that Adriana didn't raise any heart rates. Like she didn't I'm surprised.
I am
Or
I'm
do you think
really
people are like over her?
I'm over her. I don't really like I was really expecting her to come onto this show and just be it. And
Be
I
like
don't
the
feel
it
like we've really
girl.
yeah, and I don't really feel like we've seen that from her. And it's been weird because like the opportunity for her to be the it girl because of what happened on her season, she had every opportunity to swoop right in. And I just feel like I don't know. To me, it's like they picked the wrong people from season 7 to be on the show.
That possibly could be it. Yeah, like I mean, I don't know who they would have picked from season 7, but yeah, I definitely feel like she is stuck on Johnny right now and we're seeing a different side of her. Like she's dramatic, she's crying, she's laughing, every like she wasn't really we didn't see that in season 7.
Mm-mm. No, and it's kind of I mean, she wasn't very on very long, but at the same time, I just kind of and she's been at the bottom most of the
That
time.
is true,
Exactly.
Marie. Yeah, that is true. She has been on the bot.
Exactly.
That's and I was saying that to a friend. I said, look, she better get her act together because Johnny can only drag her, like carry her, but so for so long.
Exactly. Yeah, Johnny's about to drop her. So I guess the question is we have to be due for a recoupling of some sort or something, right? Does that happen in Love Island
Um,
games? Like what
I
happens with that?
I think they will do a recoupling, but I don't think anybody is gonna move around. Like it's even right now. Like right?
Yeah.
Unless they bring in 2 new bombshells on Thursday and then having an elimination on
Yeah,
Friday.
because
But
like
then
Sydney and Marvin are still single. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. There's 7 couples and 2 singles. There's so many people, it feels like. I know it's not like Love
yeah,
Island. I know, but it's just like kind of confusing because I'm like, like even in situations where like Solene and Mert they weren't a thing, or like you have these people that aren't a couple but they're like stuck together. Like what do you do? Like how do you get out of that? That's my question. Obviously, my first season watching Love Island Games, so it's like, how do you get out of a shitty
Yeah.
couple? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. So I think they do end up having a recoupling, but I don't know
When
who is going to switch up, because they do recouple. Because I remember last year people were like, "Oh, if I'm with you, are you going to switch up on me if somebody else comes in that's more athletic?"
right? I mean, yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Love
Darby and Ken
Garby
for
and
the win.
Ken.
Yes, so do I. I'm just Ken. Anyone else? Like somebody needs to do a remix with him. All right, let's see here. We go, obviously, we had to raise the hearts the least were Andrea and Toby, KK and Chris, Adriana and Johnny. Those bottom three, I was surprised.
I was surprised too, but like, you can't have it all. Like, Chris is tall and athletic. You can't expect him to be Magic Mike too.
Yeah, I don't know. He's another one, man. He had every opportunity. This is how I feel about Chris. I wasn't a fan of Chris going into the show, but Chris had an opportunity here to really be like, all right,
Change things.
I got shunned, or I was hood of the whole hood of situation. I could put this in the past and I can move on to me and just be the lavish guy that everybody loves. And then what happened?
I don't know. He kind of came in kind of being, what's the word?
Arrogant, cocky,
Yeah,
arrogant.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All of the
I'm the
above.
shit.
Yeah, and I was like, wait a second. He wasn't even. I feel like he wasn't even really like that in season 7 of Love Island.
No, and I think, and it all started with "Don't you know who I am?" And I
Is
think it's because of that.
okay. Oh, I mean, it possibly
Maybe.
could be, or maybe it's the money. More money's involved. I don't know what the situation is, but
Well, I guess it doesn't much matter, but we'll get there in a minute. And then obviously last night, the final part of the episode was Nicola and Isaiah had to choose between two girls and two guys from the bottom to duel each other.
so I'm gonna be honest with you.
Uh-oh.
We didn't get to speak about this, but I thought that they would have picked Toby and Johnny only because Nicola is trying to get to know Chris.
Right. True.
So
True.
that shocked me, but I think that like it seemed like Isaiah put his foot down for that to happen.
I mean, at the end of the day, the thing about Chris is this, like he is athletic. I mean, we can say that. Um, for me, you can that's competitiveness, right? You know what I mean? Even like you can win competitions relatively easy with him, right? If there's an actual level of competition there. You know what I mean? So you knew he was a threat, right?
For sure.
Um, because of that, I think it's smart to have Johnny and Chris go head to head, and then Andrea and KK go head to head as well.
I have a question
What
for
did
you.
you think of? Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening.
My question for you is, did you like the way that Chris and KK handled that?
No, it's funny. It's funny to me that you said that because for me, they were being all negative Nancy towards Nicola and Isaiah. And at the end of the day, they had to pick people. You know what I mean? Like they were put in a pretty crappy predicament where you have to pick individuals who are going to go to battle, right? You know what I mean? So when you look down at it, one couple at the end of the day was going to have to be basically safe, right? You know what I mean? More or less. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm not really shocked that they picked the people that they picked. And honestly, again, Chris was a problem. He is very athletic. He's very competitive. Of course, he's going to get picked here, right?
And he's been at the top for all the challenges. It seems like him and KK have been the power couples. But I don't know. I kind of didn't like the way. I get being mad, and I guess they were just trying to get in the zone of going into the competition. I felt bad for Nicola for a little bit. I was like, damn, like she took that pretty hard. How KK is like, I don't want to talk to you.
I agree. I expected it from Chris. I was shocked by KK.
Same. I expected Chris to act that way.
Exactly. Dwayne said they did the same thing, Karma is a bitch. They really did. They really put other people, because when they won that challenge, they got to do the same thing.
Oh,
And then
yes.
KK put down Nicola for no reason. Exactly. You know what I mean? That's exactly what that's exactly right. So, all
And I
right.
like KK.
So,
I do. I really do like KK,
yeah,
but maybe just tensions are high. She was worried about going home. Money's on the line.
I agree with that statement too. Yeah, I don't necessarily blame her, but I just kind of was shocked by. I could understand being frustrated, like, "Hey, why did you pick me?" Instead, I felt like she was on the same level of chastising Nicola as Chris was to Isaiah. But at the end of the day, Chris has to realize, "Hey, I'm a threat. All I have to do is go out here and win this competition, and it doesn't really
True.
matter." But what
That
did
is
he
true.
do? Did he hurt his little pinky or whatever it was? Oh,
His,
my little pinky
his
hurts my
middle finger. And
thumb.
like can you and everybody listening, did the medic actually say it was broken?
I don't think so.
Like because I didn't see that part of them actually saying that it's broken. Or maybe he
It,
just I don't know.
I mean, you know how he is. He's an over exaggerator. So, that's why that's why the whining isn't necessary. Yeah, exactly. I don't understand the element of the. It blows my mind. Somebody in the comments, Marie just said, no, they didn't say it was broken. So it's
Okay,
like,
I
what, like,
thought so, Marie. I'm like, was it sprained or was it that he's like, oh, I'm not about to chance this because I still got to play ball overseas.
oh my God. Would he just take his ass overseas already? Now that's my question. Obviously, Chris and KK apparently say that they're going to try to. What exactly they're going to explore? I didn't see any fucking connection with them at all.
I personally don't know. I mean, if they end up exploring things, great. But I really don't want KK with Chris.
No, she
Sorry.
stuck her. She stuck her. Connection. Stop. Stop. Actually, about basketball. Hey, the only person that did that, the person that started that was himself. Okay. I could be overseas playing basketball. That's going to be the rest of his life, is going to be listening to people. If he's not playing overseas in basketball, we already know damn well what's going on. So, all
Listen,
right.
we might see
So,
him on Perfect Match or something next.
um, so here's the thing. At the end of our last episode, we didn't record Sunday. Obviously, I had something going on, but we're back here recording the recapping episode today. At the end of the first a couple episodes, we ranked the couples. Okay, I'm going to remind everybody where we had the couples ranked at that time, and then we're going to re-rank the couples now. So
Cool.
in sixth place, I had Tyreek and Lucienda. In sixth place, you had no. Sorry, reframe that. Sixth place, I had Chris and KK. In sixth place, you had Tyreek and Lucienda.
Okay.
And then coming in at fifth place, we both had Andrea and Joss. Coming in fourth place, you had Nicola and Isaiah. I had Merton Soline. Third place, we flip-flopped those. You had Merton Soline. I had Nicola and Isaiah. Second place, I had Tyreek and Lucienda. And then, of course, you had Chris and KK. And then first place, we were both Ken and Garvey. So,
Yeah.
that being said, we're back. We have new couples and we have all of
Yes.
that jazz. So, because of that, we now have to go through and re rank the couples.
I'm
So,
here for it.
all right. And if you're watching at home, you can re rank the couples with us as well. Now, we do this a little bit unorthodox. We don't have a list written down. I say a couple, we insert them into what is the top 6. Our singles currently are Sydney and Marvin.
So
So
we're not including them, correct?
they're not included into the list. Okay, so we have to go just based off of the couples in there. So first couple I'm going to give you is a couple that you originally listed number 6 is Tyreek and Lucienda. Leave me alone.
Tyrika. I'll keep them there.
Keep them at 6. Keep them at the
Yeah.
bottom. Okay. All right. Dwayne. See, Dwayne's exactly where I'm at. I got him at 5.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Next couple, we're gonna go with the couple that we both had at 5. But no, not both. We had this person in there with somebody else, but now there was somebody new.
Okay.
Andrea and Toby.
Okay. They're not. Are they still a couple? They
Who
are,
is it?
right? Yes, they are.
Yeah.
They are still a couple.
Yeah.
Andrea and Toby, I want to put them second.
Second. Woo!
Yeah.
He's got them high. Second. See,
Yeah,
and
I like
I'm with Dwayne and Marie. I got them 6th.
Really? Is it like
I'm
do you
not-
guys just not like you don't like them?
I don't like Andrea really much at all.
Really?
No, I'm not a big Andrea fan.
I'm not a big Andrea fan. I'm going with like how the challenges are going. I'm not going couple wise because like there's
I'm going based off of just my vibes.
Got you. You're going based off of vibes. Got you.
All right. So love Toby. All right. So Dwayne said love Toby. All right, for me, all right, let's go. So we're flip-flop there big time. All right, so let's go with who you had for before, Nicola and Isaiah.
I'll put them 4.
You got them 4. I got them 3, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I like them.
Okay,
I like Nicola and I like Nicola. I didn't like her at first, starting to like her more.
Yeah, I like her. I do.
Dwayne also has him at 3. Marie has him at 5. All right. New couple alert, obviously, because they weren't in our previous rankings. Justine and Josh.
I want to put them 3. You know I'm a big Justine fan.
I got them 2.
Okay.
I got them 2. And
me and Marie got them 3. I love it.
All right. That leaves us, obviously, you have the 5 slot open. I have the 1 slot open and the 4 slot open.
I have the 1 slot open.
Right. Yeah. 1
Okay.
and 5.
Okay.
And I have 1 and 4. So my 1 continues to still be Kendall and Garby.
Mine too.
All right, we're on the same page there.
Yeah.
And then my last slot, which is my 4 slot, which would also be your 5th slot, is Johnny and Adriana.
Okay. I'm good with that.
1 Kendall. Yeah. So to recap for those of you at home, this is Ashley's 1 through 6. Okay. 1, Kendall and Garby. 2, Andrea and Toby. 3, Justine and Josh. 4, Nicola and Isaiah. 5, Johnny and Adriana. And 6, Tyrika and Tyrika. I'm stuck in my head now. Tyreek and Lucienda. I gotta stop here. All right. For my top 6 was Kendall, Garby 1, Justine and Josh 2, Nicola and Isaiah 3, Adriana and Johnny 4, Tyreek and Lucienda 5, and Andrea and Toby 6. The big one that we have different is Andrea and Toby. You have 2, I have 6. That's really the only one that's a big variance.
Okay.
So
not bad. Not bad.
Not bad at all. So, all right, we don't have an episode of the show tomorrow, obviously Wednesday, but we pick back up Thursday, Friday, and then of course Sunday. You'll hear from us probably more than likely Sunday night. Very excited to be back for that. Right around the corner, October 1st, is Love is Blind. There's like 9 million shows going on right now. Amazing Race is starting this week. Survivor starting this week. Special Forces starting this week. Dancing with the Stars is on right now. Reality
So
TV
much.
galore is happening right now.
It's a
So
lot. It's a
I
lot.
don't have enough time to watch all of those things, but the stuff that I am watching, I am enjoying. And I'm really enjoying Love Island Games. And I would love to hear any parting thoughts you have that maybe you hope to see over the next couple episodes of Love Island Games.
I'm curious to see what other two bombshells they bring in. I hope they're like we're shocked by it. And I'm curious to see what Marvin and Sydney do because we didn't see much of them. Waiting for Sydney to have that talk with Isaiah, the exes. And I'm sad to see KK go. And it's been real, Chris.
Peace, Chris. So happy to see you go, player. Sorry, KK, for the expense of that. I'm so happy that Chris is gone. I'm so happy Chris is gone. Let me reiterate for those that didn't hear me the first few times. Go play basketball and get off my screen so I never have to see or hear from you ever again, please. But yeah, I just didn't like it. The crazy thing about it is I wasn't anti Chris coming in the show. I didn't like the way that things went down on Love Island, but I was open to everybody, giving everybody an opportunity to I was open to the opportunity of liking him on this, and he just came in and was so unlikable and just like embarrassing. So,
I get it. I really didn't have a thought on him, but I don't know how I feel about him now. It's like a totally same person, I guess. I just didn't see it.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you guys so much for the continued support. Thank you those who joined us in the comments. Dwayne says his boys, Tyreek, Toby, and Johnny are taking over. For some reason, I keep feeling like he just completely missed out on Ken being on that list there, Dwayne. That's the only place I feel like we're disconnected. But thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of Love and Reality Podcast. We'll be back on Sunday night.